Now, if it's not clear to you already, it should be clear to you that by the end of the year, there will be different rights in a lot of states and territories for vaccinated people as opposed to unvaccinated people. It is in your interest to get vaccinated. Other than Gladys Berejiklian saying at that 70% rate, only vaccinated people will go into pubs and certain other venues and the like. Michael Gunner, the Northern Territory Chief Minister today, flagging lockdowns for the unvaccinated. He's saying if we get cases here and you're vaccinated, you'll be allowed out. But if you're unvaccinated, you won't. He also says only unvaccinated people at 80% double dose in the territory. Unvaccinated will have to quarantine, vaccinated won't. The exception there will be in hotspots, which I imagine would still include Sydney and Melbourne, where unfortunately you'll still have to do 2 weeks home quarantine. So not quite where the national plan is at, but here he is announcing that policy. It's a big development in terms of where other jurisdictions might go as well.
As far as our border measures go, when we reach the next phase, it will boil down to this: no jab, no entry. I know there might be some people who are surprised that we are still going to have pretty strict border and quarantine measures in place even once we hit the 80% vax mark. These changes are going to be our first step, not our last.
Yeah, very interesting development. I thought as well, Andrew, when we saw Matt Cunningham mention that earlier with Michael Gunner doing that. We've seen it with companies mandating it, and if you want to fly Qantas and so on, or other even venues like Crown Casino, but an entire territory saying if you want to go to Kakadu or Litchfield or at the Alice, some of the iconic places in this country, and you haven't had a jab, well, don't think about it.
And really, we've seen this coming for a while, but now we're getting the concrete statements from the leaders outlining it. And for those anti-vaxxers or those who are vaccine hesitant, it will really present a challenge